so fast, Roach.
Hi everyone and welcome back to The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt, where we today is going to fight the Wight here in his lair. Hopefully get his saliva anyway, but for the moment here we have arrived. We're very close here to the house, but there are a lot of foglets in the way and these bastards are usually invisible around here. Oh, you're actually showing yourself. Hi. I hate that I can't see them at all. No, he wasn't there. I think they're there, and then they're gone, and they are way harder than I remember them at all. Like, that's something I'm noticing at all here in Toussaint, that the enemy seems a lot harder. I don't know if I'm under level, because, I mean, it looks like I have somewhat the right level still. Or maybe it's my gear, I'm not sure, it's just, for whatever reason, things are way too hard. Although they burn for a long time, for a lot of damage actually. And I mean, I have always focused here more on the fire aspect rather than sword fighting. So maybe that's it. And oh, my soul burned. Was he there? Where are you, you bastard? I'm so low. Did they escape? Is it over? Is it really over? Like, so much as I take here, I feel like I need to rest after every fight, and that's not how it goes. Maybe that's how I'm supposed to have done it all the time, but that's not how I've done it. And there are even more in here, I feel.
Bar guests. Never a good omen.
What's a bar guest? Where? Is that it in the tree? What are you talking? Oh. Oh, that's a bar guest. It's a dog, kind of. A plague dog? That's what it looks like. Oh.
How you like that silver?
What the fuck? He threw fire back at me! Or something. I mean, it's green, so fell fire? That's it? Any more? Hopefully not. I don't know why. I just feel so damn weak. I need to go and check out the shops actually for some real gear. Some fine upgrades. Oh, locked. Oh. That's disappointing. Well, let's see though if we can find this house. Dastmatka? Not too sure what did it say. Oh, there we are.
Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something.
Yeah, like what? Be wary of the flames that explode. Those things, maybe I should have the art instead of just blowing them away rather than burning it and making things explode. Are those spoon part of the cars?
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right.
Yeah.
Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
Yeah, sure. Let's see what we can find. Witcher senses activate!
What a pigsty.
Ooh.
Need to search
Spoon.
it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva.
Yeah, if you use a
White's
spoon,
obsessed. Maybe. Real collector. Thoroughbred.
He didn't have saliva on the spoon? Oh. Am I hearing him?
Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
I wonder what this thing looked like. Not a spoon!
Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table.
Oh. I got worried now, but it's just the sound of something else outside. Oh. Stained diary. Is it stained with some saliva? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I know about books and scroll. I have, what, 140 episodes, something more than that? For a few days now I've been having dizzy spells. I've never experienced anything like this before. It's carrying on. Although I can't stand witchcraft and sorcery, I'll have to visit an herbalist. This dizziness has not gone away. Worst of all, it's been joined by pain, so strong that at times I cannot see. I've been to the herbalist. Her repulsive old crone looked at me like she had seen a monster. She gave me some cursed mixture that I have to drink twice a day. It's not helping at all. Today, like every day, I looked in the mirror and I was lost for words. I usually check that I don't have any wrinkles or bags under my eyes. But today, there are no wrinkles, but I rather that there were. I have hair growing on my breast. It's horrible. It's got to be because of those damn herbs. I went to the herbalist to smash her face in, but her chambers were empty. She must have known that would happen to me and legged it. My family is starting to suspect something, although I'm cutting the hair back, which is growing faster and faster. I've tried to put the idea out of my head, but I can't hold it back any longer. Maybe it wasn't the herbs that have led to this, but a curse placed upon me by an old beggar whom I had chased off one time. Like, first when I saw this, I thought Beauty and the Beast, and now it's the beggar also. I don't know. I have to find out. I want to hire someone who can find that herbalist. Cannot think, and it's getting hard to write. Loneliness, no family. Eat. I want to eat. Not a good spoon. Empty spoons. Nothing. Eat. It hurts. Mirror. Lies. No. Ah!
Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant.
Yeah. Respect. Yeah, okay. Yeah, books and scrolls. We have the other things to show her now. But sure. He's turning into a monster. Maybe we can turn her back. Or maybe not. Oh, what's this?
Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves.
Yeah, we know from the book.
Journal's author, maybe?
Yeah. I wonder what he would have said if I hadn't found the book then. First. I mean, really not about so many spoons. I'm gonna sell them all! And buy a useful sword. Why can I loot all these other spoons? Wouldn't they be worth? They seem to be made of silver or some stuff.
No spoon you have shall say to you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon.
Yeah, but no spoon should sate you, so shouldn't you start looking for something else, like a fork?
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Or maybe a spork, if that's the case. Yeah, we see the dead ones over there. That's the family, she ate them. Spoon key?
Spoon key. Sophisticated crafting.
Is that for that other place?
White's a true collector.
Yeah, what did it say about? We certified the item of for auction, an antique spoon key forged at a Christopher and Son workshop in 1210, belonged to Smeagol Circus. Smeagols! Owner of the fantasy, I don't know. That's all this other things. Oh. The cursed chapel. Oh, is that another? It's for another quest apparently. I don't know. Was that spoon for that? Okay, anything with this text, or is that the same?
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. White's obsessed. A real collector.
Yeah, we heard that. Will you say the same about every damn spoon? Okay, let's check the table where none shall dine.
Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly.
Oh, you...
This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense.
I thought it was the family that started noticing something and then she just ate them.
Broken neck, indentation in the skull's lateral surface, smacked in the head with something heavy.
Like this pot. Or it's a bucket actually.
Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him.
Oh.
No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death. None shall sit and dine.
Yeah,
with
it's
your
the same
table.
again.
No
Can
spoon you
I
have
can't
shall
even
say
move
to
from
you.
it.
Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Another
Woman's
spoon.
name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic.
What was the name? What if it's the right girl? The Kane Lecter, shouldn't it? Dear Master Levasseur, I know you track all hours for pay. I have an unusual assignment for you. No doubt you wonder why I've drawn you out here, and why we cannot meet in person. You see, in my present situation, any kind of meeting is very risky. Not so much for me as for the person with whom I meet, for I am afflicted by a curse, or, as I hope, and why I've turned to you, the side effect of medicine given to me some time ago by a herbalist. Soon after I visited the herbalist, she disappeared without a trace. I desperately wish to understand my illness, so I wish to hire you to find her. When you do, learn as much from her as you can about the medicine she gave me. If my suffering is a result from her wickedness, then make her provide an antidote. I assure you I have ample wealth and will reward you with no small part of your service. If it turns out my suffering is not the fault of the herbalist, please let her go. I will then have a different task for you, because this shall mean I am afflicted by a terrible curse, which only the gods can cure. I believe it was cast upon me by a certain beggar, who came by the manor while I was hosting a soiree for a few friends. If you can find that vagrant, I will pay you double. Sadly, all I remember of him is that he sold mirrors. I'm aware that this is not much aid for your hunt, yet I trust in your considerable talent and wish you the best of luck. Marlene the Trustamara? He sold mirror. Was it the mirror that cursed them? Ah, and more spoons. Wonderful. I mean, they are made of silver. I should get something for it, right? Guess, should we go downstairs? I thought I saw downstairs here. Yeah. Is it here? Oh shit. This is getting scarier and scarier. Little beast. You here? Do you still have a heart of gold? I don't want to extinguish it. Would they jump me? Have I seen jump scares before in this game? I mean, it was that haunted house, but still there wasn't really a jump scare.
Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here.
Huh? What's cauldron? Does White have cauldron
Spoon.
specifically?
Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Ooh, wine. More spoons. I can barely see a thing, but I don't like cat either. Guess we take it anyway, right? Otherwise we can't see anything. Of course we have a bright room here. Hate all these spoons, they make too much
What I was
noise.
looking for. White's not particularly tidy.
Yeah. Anything there? No? I've seen a little too much Dead by Daylight now, so I expected something to be in there. Like, ah, I'm coming out to kill you.
Another spoon.
Even though it's the victim that
Yep,
fights them.
just as normal as the last one.
And here?
Table's set. White, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast. Table's set.
Yeah, okay, that's all of it.
White, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast.
Let's
White
check
that
the other
lives here,
spoons.
definitely afflicted by a curse, and it's been trying desperately to lift it.
Yeah, oh. What? I mean, I checked that, why couldn't I? Now I hear breathing again. And cat is already over, didn't it last like 3 minutes before? Like, oh, extremely long time. I always felt like, oh, it's never ending, and now it's already over. Oh, medium and plus 20, that's great, right? Plus 7, sure thing. Oh, do I have anything special on here? Main resistance, but still. Let's get some new armor. Maybe I don't feel so weak then. Hopefully I don't turn out even weak. Okay, the cauldron then. Any saliva?
Empty, unfortunately. We just need some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer.
Aww.
Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
Like in here? Holy shit! Okay, nothing behind. I mean, Gerald should check that before, but still. Can't we lift the curse? Maybe. Would that thing really have hair on their breasts? I don't know. Try to lift the curse. I don't want to attack her. Me, she put down a break. No. Pull them away. But still. Oh.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it.
You do? I'm glad he knows. Do we need to dine together?
You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest. Just need a bit for Regis.
Oh, good, we got the brew also then. I was a little worried about that. Let's not the curse exact word. Let's use it. Let's swap spoons? What? Not using. Curse exact wording. Yeah, let's listen
Need
to
to get this right. Words of the curse were: none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
No spoon you have shall say to you. So what if we swap spoons? Should we just use... We're not gonna not using the spoon, because that's not gonna work, but... Is it just... Let's say it's using the spoons. Then the spoons... Do you need help? Oh, it's horrible, right? Shouldn't you have been the one to cook instead, Jarl?
I missed something?
Okay, we need to swap.
Gonna stand up real slow. Gotta search the house again. Sit tight, I'll be right back. Calm down.
Please don't attack. Whoop. Oh god damn. Oh. Okay, we still have a chance. Follow the right, report back.
Damn it, didn't work. Ate that vile stuff for nothing. Got the brew for Regis at least. Can't do anything for the white though, except cut it down.
Are you certain about it? Can't we do something? A part of me really want to reload and try to find a way. I mean, it says follow the right, but is there really nothing else to do but cut it down?
I'll have to kill the white in its own junk heap.
I'm not gonna kill her. Okay? We're gonna save her. Even if... Okay, so going back here to save the closest thing, I've checked the house again in case there was something else here before we hide, and otherwise it's only this thing maybe here us loot.
White's obsessed.
Okay, but that didn't work.
Thoroughbred.
On beastly curses, this might be good. Introducing curses that change a fellow into a monstrous creature have existed since the dawn of time. There are a variety of origins and a variety of effects. It normally happens that the mage or sorceress casts a curse and the spell changes the subject. It doesn't always happen right away. Sometimes the person who has been cursed changes slowly bit by bit. It does happen that a normal fellow can cast a curse, someone whose consciousness is clear and who has done good in their life. Such a person can acquire power, and thus the aggravated can place a curse on the evildoer. Such curses are strong and cannot be removed easily. Thus everything by which human suffering is atoned is long-lasting and painful. That didn't seem to work at all, yeah, not. Did I just need to switch spoon then instead? I mean, if we're going to eat there, as they said, like sit down to lift the curse, then it would have been also you eat with the spoons, so but no. Okay, let's try this again. Try to lift the curse, shutting. And let's swap those spoons.
Been searching for the right spoon for years, right? But curses can be tricky. The key to this one just might be that you can't eat with your own spoon. That's why we've swapped.
Yeah, when you say it like that, it seems a lot more logical. Please let it work.
This isn't right.
God damn it!
Listen, gonna stand up real slow. Gotta search the house again. Sit tight, I'll be right back.
I did search the house again.
Calm down.
What am I missing? Once more here, I searched through the house many times here looking around, and I couldn't find anything else that seemed like it would help. I haven't an extra option, so I don't know. Not. Yeah, they say no spoon with safety, but then why would I? No one should sit down with the table too, but we're gonna try the third option anyway. Just, if this doesn't work, I'm just gonna give up completely.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
Doesn't make sense for the curse, right? Then no one would sit with your table either, right?
Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
It's actually fucking working. And still she ran away. Can I not save her? Well,
Think it worked.
oh, you do?
Not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Okay, sure, then let's go back. Light, I guess. I'm just surprised it actually worked now. I thought I was missing something like, oh no, you need a special spoon from the kingdom of something else. I don't know. Then why would I sit down with the table if it also was like, no one shall sit with your table and no spoon shall save you. If there is no such spoon, then why would anyone sit with you? That's the burglist. You gonna attack me again? Of course, that's the wrong. Yeah. You gonna come fight me? It's really down for that one. Oh. Actually, if that's the case, maybe I should use that one and just stab him properly. Holy shit! That's the best ability ever then, I never knew that, man. It could be used like that. Holy shit. Now let's follow the stench on. Oh, the spoon's still so annoying! Where? Another one. Hey, you wanna come over here? Boom, down with you, and insta-kill! Down. Down with you, and insta-kill! potion. I feel a little shit about. Okay. Now where has the beast gone? Hello. Oh, was that her?
Shh, easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
I think I only have alcohol. Sorry.
I'll take you someplace safe.
So much for the beauty. I guess she has been like that for a while. And that was still aged thin. Hopefully the time can take care of her though.
So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. I'm deeply pleased, finally, to make your acquaintance, sir, though I do regret the specific circumstances. In all the commotion, I fear I neglected to introduce myself. I'm Barnabas Basilfolti, and by order of the Duchess, I am to serve as your major domo at Corfo Bianco.
Nice to meet you, Barnabas Basil. Love to talk more, but got urgent matters to attend to. While I'm gone, please make sure she gets everything she needs.
Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
100 years?
Whatever brought this about?
She was cast.
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Yeah, did some thinking, figured it out. Let me tell you the story.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
Yeah. Also, is this place, is this my home that I got for this? Tell me more about it.
Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cutpurse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Oh. Show me. Yeah, sure, we're here, right. Show me around the
Mind giving me a
wine
little
yard.
tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
Yeah. Oh, level up! Yay!
Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Oh, wonderful. And it's all
Pretty vast.
mine.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Sure.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of majordomos. My father was a majordomo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going, and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to Major Domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
Impressive. Very impressive.
The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Oh, wonderful.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
Yeah, of course, of course. I mean, I trust you in this issue. It's just, I'm just a simple witch, I don't know. I could take Triss and we could settle down.
Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Yeah. So we have olive also. Are we making olive oil? I mean, I could really
Down
take
below
that to
lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
It truly
Have to
says
try
so.
it one of these days.
I always think when I talk about wine, it sounds so good, but I never heard it like this. I don't have the tongue for wine myself, really.
Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago.
Oh.
During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine.
Oh, that's good.
There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
Fantastic story. Fantastic. Oh. Oh, I love this.
Monsieur Bolius' wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory.
How do we do that?
And once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation.
That I can pick and take. Yes, and earn money. Oh. We're gonna make something great after this. Although I wish I hadn't spent all my money on those worthless runes in the last expansion.
Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Can I only call you Basil? Maybe. Or maybe Barnabas Basil seems a little long. Either way, no? I mean, you seem to have only Mayordomo over your head, so I'm probably gonna call you that in the future. Oh, kitty! Hi, kitty! It is a little rundown, but still very nice. Picturesque. Just need to pull it up
This
again.
served
Make
as
it
an
great!
additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work, and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
Nice thing. But what if we get a great harvest then, Jarl? What do we then do with the wines? And by the way, also that's been unmoored for some time now, so maybe it isn't. Actually, hasn't it been?
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which...
Yeah, that's
made
fine.
while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
Do you know where her corpse is? Because we might be able to resurrect her. I mean, I feel a little bit bad about it. She attacked me, but still. So we can resurrect her. Right, just told us there if we have a mage
As you
vampire in
can see,
his
the
one.
facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
Yeah, something. Maybe like, how is it there? I'm showing here with my hands that I know you can't see exactly. I mean, scratching it almost, but... no, polish it. Polish rather than paint. Polish it to a glow. Something like that. Like you would do with marble for a statue when you're coming to the last pit.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Why not
a
for
bad
her?
idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corvo Bianco is a beautiful estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
I knew that
I'll
was
take
coming.
you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
Can we check what we have here
The
to do
place could
actually?
stand to be spruced up.
Oh, most decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
How much does it cost? What? The ground?
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more... useful.
Oh, yes. We certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
Yeah. Armor repair table. Rather than the grindstone. I mean, that's good, but armor repair, sure.
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Can use olive oil
Admiral
toilet.
Rompali once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yeruga. I will contact him at once.
Thousands? I mean, if that's it's gonna be expensive when we take a lot of things, but sure, let's start here just
Warm
so
me
we
up a
see
table
what
like
we have
that.
to work with.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
No, not for now. So long.
Let's put a pin in this for now. Remembered I have some urgent business to tend to.
Not the slightest problem, sir. I am here to serve whenever you desire.
Oh, that's great. Restore to its former glory and wait. Yeah. We'll do that, but not today. We might see tomorrow. The table. You still eating down here? Yeah. But anyway, see you next time in another fun exciting episode of The Witcher 3. And until then, goodbye!